remember is that for addition, we have to make sure that be it addition or subtraction, the denominators have to be same. We have to convert them into like fractions, right? We'll convert them into like fractions, then we'll do the addition and subtraction. But when we have to multiply or divide, we are not going to convert them into like fractions. Rather, we would do it directly. Over the last few years, I have seen children that even in multiplication and division, they first try to find LCM and then solve it. Please don't create this blunder in your paper. It's not gonna be doing like that. What you are supposed to do, multiplication division directly by cancelling out method that I have taught to you. But whenever you have to add or subtract, what are you going to do? You are going to convert it into like fractions. Whosoever is this Tony Stark, kindly change your name, keep your proper name. I think your name is Krishna, right? Change your name today itself. So we will begin. Okay, children. So fractions we are doing, we'll quickly start with the question that we had left the other day, that is on Saturday. Okay, children. Remember what was the question? The question was Sally plants 4 saplings in a row in her garden. The distance between two adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meters. Find the difference between the first and the last sapling. Now there is a girl Sally. She is planting 4 different saplings in a row. Okay, the adjacent means next to each other, one after the other. So if the distance between two of them is 3 by 4, they are saying that right from the beginning to the end there are 4 saplings. So what would be the total distance? It's quite clear. All we have to do is multiply. Okay, so this is what we'll do. From the question, it is given that the distance between two adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meter. Alright, now what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to find how many saplings has she planted? She has planted 4 saplings. Alright, now what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to find out the total distance. Alright, the number of gaps in saplings would be 3 by 4 multiplied by 4. Okay, the distance would be 3 multiplied by 3 by 4. See children, how many saplings are there? 4 saplings. Alright, if you see 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 saplings are there, but how much is the distance? Between first to one distance, between second and two, one more distance, between third and fourth, one more distance. So there are only 3 gappings in between. We have to find the gaps first. Okay, one gap is equivalent to 3 by 4, but are there 4 gaps or 3 gaps? I don't want you to get confused in this. Pay attention once again. There are 4 saplings planted in a row. Okay, between 1 and 2, one gap is there. Between 2 and 3, one more gap is there. Between 3 and 4, one more gap is there. As in there are total 3 gaps. One gap equals to 3 by 4 meters. So 3 gaps would be 3 multiplied by 3 by 4, which is 9 by 4. Is this clear, children? Now since 9 by 4 is an improper fraction, we'll convert it into mixed fraction. 9 divided by 4, 2 times 8, 1 remains. So it would be 2 1 by 4 meter. So we would say the distance between the first and the last sapling is 2 1 by 4 meter. Children, all I want you to note is don't commit this mistake that since there are 4 saplings, so number of gaps would be 4. No. If see, you two children are sitting on a bench, but the number of gap between you two is only 1. So number of gap is always less than 1. So even if there are suppose 6 saplings in a row, So the number of gaps would be 5. Okay. The next question is, Lipika reads a book for 3/4 hours every day. Children, I have told you already, whenever you get a mixed fraction in the question, the very first thing you're going to do is convert it into improper fraction. Okay. So the very first thing that we are going to do today is convert 1/3/4 into improper fraction. 4 multiplied by 1, 4, plus 3, 7. That is 7/4 hours. Now, in one day, she reads a book for 7/4 hours every day. She reads the entire book in 6 days. Okay. In one day, she read for 7/4 hours. She completed the entire book in 6 days. How many hours were required for her to read the entire book? All you is gonna do is multiply. Just a simple example, that if I read 1 hour a day, and I have completed a particular thing in 8 days. So how much did I read in 8 days? 8 multiplied by 1, which is 8 hours. Similarly here, if this girl is reading for 7/4 hours a day, so in 6 days, how much will she read? She will read 6 multiplied by 7/4. Okay. Children, you can see here 4 and 6 get cancelled out by the table of 2. In the table of 2, 4 goes 2 times and 6 goes 3 times. Now nothing gets cancelled, so we'll multiply the numerators. 7 multiplied by 3, 21. Denominators, 2 multiplied by 1, 2. 21 by 2 is a mixed fraction. We have already discussed that whenever there is a mixed fraction in the solution, we'll convert it into improper fraction. So 21 divided by 2 would be 10, 1/2 hours. Is this clear, children? Children, please don't do this, that you don't put the unit, because if you don't put the unit, then it's not going to work. Okay, make sure you always put the unit. Okay, this is another series of question which is very interesting. Okay, the question is, what should be added to 7 3/5 to get 18? Okay, if you, what should be added to 7 3/5 so that you get 18? Okay, what we'll do, we'll first convert 7 3/5 into a improper fraction. Okay, 5 sevens are 35 plus 3, 38. We will get 38/5. Now we have to add something to 38/5 so that we get 18. We will say, let we are adding a number p. Okay, you'll write let p be the number added. You will get 7 3/5 plus p is equals to 18. Okay, now p remains as it is. 7 3/5 will go to that side of the equals to. I'm sure in class 6 you have learned the balancing of the equations and how to solve it. Whenever we have a number on the left hand side of the equals to and we send it to the other side of the equals to, I always teach my children like this, that equals to is a bridge. Whenever you have to make a sign pass through that bridge, what you do, you make sure that the plus changes to minus, minus changes to plus, multiplication changes to division, division changes to multiplication. So when this 7 3/5 crosses the bridge of equals to and reaches over there, it will change to minus. Is this clear, children? You have already done this in class 6, but the simple technique to remember is make sure that how you are going to do, you are just going to change the sign. So we'll write over here, we'll have 18 minus 7 3/5. 7 3/5 can be written as 38/5. Now children, how do we do it? Whenever we have to subtract, we have to make sure that we convert them into like fractions, right? So how do I convert it into like fractions? 18 has no denominator. No denominator means it has denominator as 1. So 18 by 1, LCM of 1 and 5 would be 5. We'll multiply 18 by 5. We will get 18 multiplied by 5, 90. 90 minus 38 by 5, we'll get 52 by 5. Okay. And 52 by 5, children, it is a mixed improper fraction. We will have to convert it into mixed fraction. How will we convert 52 by 5? 10 times 50, 2 remains, so we will write 10 2/5. So what should be added to 7 3/5? 10 2 by 5 should be added. Next question. Next question is, what should be added? Next question is, what should be added to 7 4 by 15 to get 8 2 by 5? What we are going to, children? The same thing. There has to be something added. Let us say that we are adding p. Okay. So 7 4 by 15 plus p is equals to 8 2 by 5. All right. Now when we have this 7 4 by 15 here, it goes to the right hand side. We make sure that the sign gets changed. So plus 7 4 by 15 will cross the bridge of equals to, and it will become minus 7 by 7 4 by 15. Now the very important thing that we are going to do is we are going to convert the mixed fractions into improper fractions. How we do it? 8 2 by 5 becomes 5 eighths are 40 plus 2 48 by 5. 15 multiplied by 7 105 plus 4 109 by 15. Now children, we have 5 and 15 as the denominators. We'll have to find the LCM of the denominators. Clearly the LCM of the denominator is going to be 15. Okay, so we'll multiply 42 by 3. We'll get 126 minus 109 by 15, which is 17 by 15. Children, this is again a mixed fraction. We have to make sure we convert it into improper fraction. When we divide 17 by 15, we get 1 times 15, 2 remains 1, 2 by 15. I hope this is clear to you. Next is, by what number should 9 4 by 5 be multiplied to get 42? In the previous questions, it was by what number we should add. Here we have by what number we should multiply. Suppose we are multiplying by p. Okay. Now, here it was in multiplication. When it will go there, it will become division. Children, remember what I taught you. Whenever you have a equals to sign, consider it as a bridge. And whenever a sign transfers from here to there, it reverses. Plus changes to minus, minus changes to plus, multiplication changes to division. Okay. 42 was already there. We write divided by 9, 4 by 5. 5 multiplied by 9 is 45, plus 4 is 49. We have 49 by 5. Children, we have already learned that whenever we have to divide, what we do, we keep the first number as it is, we leave it. We change the sign, that is division changes to multiplication. And the next is we flip it over. Flip it over as in we find the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 49 by 5 is 5 by 49. Clear, children? Now you can see that 42 and 49 both get cancelled by the table of 7. How many times? 6 times 42, 7 times 49. So what we are left with, 6 multiplied by 5, 30 by 7. Children, 30 by 7 is an improper fraction. We'll have to convert it into mixed fraction. And how will we do so? 30 divided by 7, 4 times 28, 2 remains. So we'll have 4, 2 by 7. I hope this is clear, children. Next. By what number should 6 to 9 be divided to obtain 4 2 by 3? What we will do? We'll say let the number be divided by p. 6 2 by 9 divided by p equals to 4 2 by 3. Alright. Now this division changes to multiplication. Remember children, I have taught you division changes to multiplication. So p will become 1 by p. Okay. Now this p will go over there and this multiplication will come here. Basically, we'll have to divide. Even if you don't want to do what I have done in this blue thing, and you are clearly understood that we have to divide, means we will divide these two and we'll get the answer. You can do it directly. 9 6 are 54 plus 2 gives you 56 divided by 9. Okay. 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 2 gives us 14. 14 divided by 3. Division has been changed to multiplication. So we have found the reciprocal. Children, we get here that in 3's table 9 goes 3 times. 56 and 14 also get cancelled out by the table of 7. So here we get 4 by 3, which is 1, 1 by 3. I hope this is clear, children. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, next we have the product of two numbers is given to you, and it is given that one of the numbers is this. You have to find the other number. Okay. So it is said that the product of two numbers is 15, 5 by 6. If one of the numbers is 6, 1 by 3, you have to find the other. Okay. How will you find the other? The other be P. 15 5 by 6 multiplied by P is equals to 6 1 by 3. 6 1 by 3 will go there. They'll come in division. Okay. So here we get 15 5 by 6 becomes 95 by 6. 6 1 by 3 is 19 by 3. Division gets changed to multiplication and we find the answer. Okay. Next question we have, children, and I would like you all to solve this. I hope you're having your notebooks with you. Okay. The question is, Ritu ate 3 by 5 part of an apple. Write down the question, children. Ritu ate 3 by 5 part of an apple and the remaining apple was eaten. The remaining apple was eaten by Somu. How much part of apple did Somu eat? Who had the larger share and by how much? You have to find out, children, that if Ritu ate 3 by 5 of an apple, the remaining apple was eaten by Somu. You have to find out that who ate the larger share and by how much and how much did Somu eat. Okay. Michael finished coloring a picture in 7 by 12 hour. Children, I again want you to write down the main thing so that you can answer my questions. The thing is, Michael finished coloring a picture in 7 by 12 hour. Weber finished coloring the same picture in 3 by 4 hour. Who worked longer? By what fraction was it longer? The first thing is, definitely it's a word problem related to fractions. But first thing we need to find out, is this word problem related to addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or simple comparison? You will tell me this and you will answer. Okay. So let me see who answers. If you have not written the question, write Michael 7 by 12 hour. Write Weber 3 by 4 hour. Okay. Who can try? Yes, Vedant.
Ma'am, Vaibhav read longer than Michael.
Okay. And how did you find that?
Ma'am, I find the LCM and then equal and then like fraction and then for comparing I compare and by how much I subtract.
Okay. So what did you find the LCM as? How much by how much hour did Michael read? 7 by 12. Okay. And
Yes,
Weber
ma'am.
was
And
3 by
Vaibhav
4.
9 by 12.
9 by 12. Okay. So clearly Web have read more. And by how much?
Ma'am, by how much? Ma'am, by 2 by 12.
Will we leave 2 by 12?
Ma'am, we will cut it
And what will we get?
1 by 6.
1 by 6. Very good. Pratip Sinha, by how many numbers is he going to join? Web, very good, beta. Anyone else who has got the answer? Aditya Jha, first time I see your hand raised. Yes, Aditya? Aditya, you are not visible to me. Neither are you audible. I guess Aditya does not want to speak anything. Okay, anyone else? Yes, Kanak?
Ma'am, first we will find the LCM and the LCM is 12 and ma'am then we will convert it and then we will subtract.
Children, is for comparing LCM the only way to compare, or do we have another way also to compare?
Ma'am, cross multiplication.
Very good, Kanak. Cross multiplication. Mute yourself, Kanak.
Okay, ma'am.
Aryan, you either turn your video on or off. No need of playing with your finger, putting your finger in front of the camera again and again. I can see you all. Okay. Here you can see time taken by Michael is 7 by 12. Time taken by Vaibhav is 3 by 4. LCM is going to be 12. So when we change 7 by 12 remains as it is. To change 3 by 4 to the denominator 12, we'll multiply by 3. 3 by 3, 9. 3, 4 multiplied by 3, 12. Since 9 is greater than 7, that's why Vaibhav read more. By how much? We'll subtract. When we subtract, we have to subtract the greater from the smaller. Okay, so 9 minus 7 is 2 by 12. What can we are going to do? We are not going to leave 2 by 12 as it is. We'll cancel it out and we'll write 1 by 6 of an hour. I hope the word problems are very easy and clear to you. Children, usually this happens that people are into this notion that word problems are tough, word problems don't fetch you marks. Trust me, maths is a subject where word problems really fetch you lots of marks. Okay, so let us continue. We have one more question. Vidya and Pratap, who's unmuted, please mute yourself. Okay, wait, I will have to come to mute yourself. Athar was unmuted. The question is Vidya and Pratap. Okay, children, we have Vidya and Pratap. They went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters water. Okay, Vidya consumed 2 by 5 of the water. How much water did Pratap consume? Okay, so first you have to find out. Children, you will only answer. Okay, I'm telling you the question is, what is the question? Vidya and Pratap, they went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2 by 5 of the water. Pratap consumed the remaining water. You have to find out how much water did Vidya drink. What fraction of the total quantity of water did Pratap drink? Okay, so let me find out who is going to tell me the answer. Yes, who will tell me the answer? Who's going to tell the answer? Yes, Naina.
3 by 5.
What is the answer you are telling me, Naina?
Ma'am, ma'am, the boy
Pratap drank 3 by 5. Okay. The next first question was that how much did the girl was? How much did the girl drink? Okay, who is going to tell me how much did the girl drink? Yes, Navya will tell me. Yes, Navya. Navya, you're not audible. Yes, Navya. She drank 2 by 5 of the water. But how much quantity did she drink? Navya, mute yourself. Yes, Aryan. Agnihotri.
Ma'am, 2 by 5 liter.
2 by 5 is the total. You people didn't read the question properly. Wait, I'll show you the question once again. Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Okay. How much total water is there? 5 liters of water is there. Vidya has consumed 2 by 5. So how much has Vidya drunk? She has drunk 2 by 5 or 2 by 5 of something. This you are going to answer. Okay. I'll come back to you people. Dhruv Vishwani.
Ma'am, 2 liters of water.
And how did you find that, Dhruv?
Ma'am, by cancelling out 2 by 5 and converting 5 liter to 500 ml and cancelling 5 and
Dhruv,
500.
Dhruv, why do you want to change 5 liters to 500 milliliters? That's not required. You can clearly write, see your answer is right. You can write 2 by 5 of 5 liters. Of gets converted to multiplication. 2 by 5 multiplied by 5. 5 gets cancelled. Okay?
Ma'am.
Dhruv, good. Mute yourself, Dhruv. Who is this Bruce Banner? Yes, Bruce Banner, I have unmuted you. And children, please sit straight. No need of lying on your bed with the cushions under your head. I can see you people, a few of you lying on your bed. Sit straight, sit properly. And if you have a table and chair at home, use that. Bruce is nowhere. Okay. Yes, Aryan Agnihotri.
Ma'am, 2 liter.
2 liters to the girl drank. What about the boy? How much fraction did the boy drink?
No, ma'am, calculating.
You're calculating. Okay. Yes, Kanishka Soni. Seema Taj. Who's Seema
Ma'am,
Taj?
3 by 5.
3 by 5. And what is the quantity that he drank?
Ma'am, 3 liters.
Very good. So don't you think these questions are extremely simple?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's get back. Let me see, do we have more questions? What we'll write from the question, it is given that the amount of water is 5 liters. See children, it's word problems. You'll have to write the statements, okay? Amount of water 5 liters consumed by Vidya 2 by 5 of 5 liters of means multiplication, that is 2 liters. So the total amount of water drank by Vidya is 2 liters. Pratap drank 3 by 5. Okay, 3 by 5 means 3 multiplied by 5 and total would be 3 liters. Okay. Now, children, I want you to realize one fact. The thing is, you will have to write the answers in statements. Since it's a word problem, it's usually for 4 marks, maybe for more marks, less marks, 3 to 4 marks, it is usually. So please make sure that when you have it, you have to write in proper statements. All right. Okay, don't just write that okay, she ate this much, he ate that much. You will have to write all the statements properly if you want to fetch all the marks. Children, only 1 minute is remaining. If you have any doubt or if you want to ask anything, raise your hand. I'll have a word with you people. And before that, I want you all to please sit properly in your classes. There are a few children who are, just sitting properly, not improperly, not doing anything. Please don't do that. Not only to me, but you people are visible to others as well. Okay, if there is any doubt, you can ask me. Vedang has a doubt, it seems. Yes, Vedang? Vedang, I have unmuted you. It's not happening. Okay, Kanak.
Ma'am, can you show the previous question?
Okay, you WhatsApp to me, I'll tell you. Disha. Yes, Disha?
Ma'am,
Hmm?
ma'am, this, ma'am,